I'm Tony Scott with BNet TV. We're here at the Mobile Marketing Association in the Forum in London, England. I'm having the pleasure of speaking with Ms. Alexandra Deutsch. How are you today, love?
I'm great, thank you.
For our first-time viewers, why don't you give us a brief overview of Out There Media and why you're here at the Mobile Marketing Association?
Out There Media is an Austrian company with worldwide offices. We're working with carriers. We're a mobile advertising company. This is why we're here. We work with carriers. We have our own technology called Mobux, and we implement this technology, serve ads via all their channels, so be it display, push SMS, MMS, all channels you can think of. And then we also go out and do the sales. So we cover the entire value chain, mostly for mobile operators.
So inclusive of that value chain, what makes you, better than the competitors in your market space?
Most of the competitors either cover technology or sales. We cover everything. So we are a one-stop shop for mobile carriers, so they don't have to think about anything. They just work with us, and that's it.
And why don't we talk about some of the recent news announcements that you've just come out with?
Well, we've been chosen partner of Deutsche Telekom Group, which we are very proud of. We've launched with them in Germany a product called Telekom Special Offers. It's a permission-based proposition. We've launched in the US with T-Mobile there a proposition called More For Me. So this is what has been happening recently.
It's great to say, to run out globally and sign a lot of contracts with a lot of different carriers, but what are some of the challenges that are involved in taking on that type of responsibility?
Well, obviously the biggest challenge is to go local and to do the sales, to have a team there who understands how the market works. Each market is different. You have to work with the local agencies, the local brands and advertisers to really bring on sales and get the revenues in, because this is what the business is about.
So revenues are always going to be that top line number one number for sure. But that being said, what are some of the challenges that you faced in the past that's going to make you or propel the company into future growth?
I think we've learned a lot in the last years. We've been on the market since 2007. We've been growing since then. We have offices now in Europe, in Austria, Greece, Bulgaria, in the Ukraine. We are in Russia. We are in Asia. We're growing very fast in Asia. We have a lot of operators there who are very happy with the cooperation. So in Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, we've launched in the US now. So from each market you learn new things, and of course you change the way you do business with each learning you have.
In your opinion, which one of those particular markets is more robust?
Oh, that's a difficult question. Each market is different, and in each market the proposition is different. You have to adapt to the market. So Asia is growing a lot recently, whereas Europe it's more difficult in Europe due to the economic environment. So at the moment for us, Asia, and especially for the permission marketing propositions, is a very good market.
And Alexandra, what are we going to see? Well, actually, before I ask that question, I'm going to tell you a little bit about why you're here at the Mobile Marketing and Association Forum and what your involvement is with this organization, and why it's important to be involved.
Well, I've been already active in the Mobile Marketing Association in Austria, and we've started Out There Media, and I've been elected into the EMEA board of the Mobile Marketing Association. I've been elected vice chairman of the EMEA board, and now since the chairman had to step back, I'm also the acting chairman of the Mobile Marketing Association EMEA, so this is why I'm here. And I think it's very important that companies like ours support the industry, and we can win together. Everyone's adding something. We've recently produced a white paper on permission marketing where many companies have added everything they have in order to grow the industry together and to make the cake bigger for all of us.
And and so is it important to actively be involved in organizations like this? And so, what are some of the highlights that you've seen here at this particular conference that you feel are really going to help the growth of this organization?
Well, yesterday there were many, many, many great presentations of brands. And as I said yesterday in my closing remarks, 4 years ago, that was the first conference where the MD of the EMEA MMA, Paul Burney, was there. And we had many pitches from companies, many sales pitches, companies like Out There Media and other industry companies who were just pitching their service. Now what we've seen is brands, cases, best practices. So we see that mobile is really, really starting to grow, and it's the year of mobile. It has been 2010 and it's 2011, and it's not like we said a few years ago, next year will be the year of mobile. So I think this was the the most interesting experience to see all these great brands and advertisers presenting yesterday. And there was one thing yesterday. There was also a lady from Egypt who talked about mobile and the digital revolution and the major role that mobile had in this. And this was it was very moving, and it was really also showing that mobile is not only about making money, it's the top line revenues, but it's also actually doing something good for the world. And I like that a lot.
I had a chance to speak with Ms. Milky, and it was really actually great to expand upon the idea of seeing a company like a cheese company,
yes,
which is, non-digital, using a digital method to access and this digital environment. So that was really moving. That was really actually kind of nice to see. I like that too. Alexandra, what are we going to see from Out There Media in the future?
Well, we will be opening more offices. There will be more permission-based propositions to be launched. There will be a few new corporations announced soon. I can't talk about that right now, but there will be more stories to come.
Alexandra, thanks for taking the opportunity to speak with us here at the Mobile Marketing Association Forum in London. I hope we get a chance for an update again in the future.
Thank you very much.
I've been speaking with Alexandra Deutsch from Out There Media. I am Tony Sklar at the Mobile Marketing Association in London with BNet TV.